Um, we're still pissed. We're still pissed. Arsenal taking an L to Man United, 3-2 to Man United on the day. Shambles of a performance again. We've seen this time and time again this season, and we haven't learned. Arteta hasn't learned. Who is going to learn? The fans are learning, but the management and coaching staff don't seem to see what we're seeing.
You know what, right? Yesterday I'm at the game and I'm watching Arteta a lot because I do that. I watch Arteta a lot, and the guy is incessantly talking to his staff, always talking to his staff, and I always wonder, what's he talking to him about so in depthly? You know what I mean? Like, what is it that they could possibly be saying all the time throughout the whole 90 minutes? Because there's nothing complicated about the way we play. It's all very basic and simple. So what is it that you're consistently talking about with the coaches, about Albert and all the rest of it? It seems like wing corners seems to be part of the philosophy as well. Just go try and win corners and get the ball to the wing and put the ball in. That's all we do. There's nothing different. So I don't understand what he's having these in-depth conversations with his coaching team about. Because it's nothing elaborate. It's just the same old. So many players just, for me, just bottled it for me. And I hate using that word because obviously it's associated with us. But we bottled it.
They keep freezing and it's non-stop. And before, I was praising the likes of Declan Rice, saying, yeah, he's a leader. Gabriel, he's a leader. But these men are not leaders, bro. They're not leaders.
This is the second season now of watching dire football. 2 seasons of dire football.
Handbrake on.
Handbrake football, careful football, scared football. I don't know, but yesterday's game for me represented what in previous seasons, the 4-1 at Man City 3 years ago, the Villa defeat at the Emirates 2-0, the 0-0 last season at home to Everton, and now this 3-2 to Man United. This 3-2 to Man United now feels like those previous games of previous seasons where there's always a game where it dawns on me that you know what, I don't think we're going to win the league, you know. And last night, I hope it's not. But last night felt like this season's version of those games where I just felt like I don't think we don't look like champions. We don't look like we've got that bit between our teeth to go on another gear when you're losing 1-0 or you're losing 2-1 or do you know what I mean? We don't have that next gear, or we don't look like a team that's going to go and score. Yesterday, I didn't think we was going to win the game at any point. Once kickoff came, I didn't feel like it was going to ever. There was never a point in the game where I felt like we're going to win this game. So bad. Saka, 4 goals this season. No goals in his last 13. Noni Madueke, who I tried to back this season, and when we signed him, you know, there was all you know how it was when we signed Madueke.
Yeah,
no one rated that signing, and he hasn't. We haven't been proved wrong. We haven't been proved wrong. No, I guess goals,
what we're seeing
assists.
from him. What we're seeing from him is what
we knew. What we knew.
Because it was like, okay, yeah, looks good on the ball at times, but he's not a guy that's gonna has an end product. Just doesn't have one.
No end product. Run the ball off twice. Just
that was so frustrating to watch, and it was embarrassing as well for him.
It's embarrassing for him.
See, he's trying too hard. He's overthinking the thing, you know. So,
what to say, man? I'm so deflated, bro. Honestly,
do you know what it is? When we actually scored, we was having a good spell. We scored the goal, but we did that thing where we start to retreat backwards, slow the game down even more than it already was. And then we get sloppy. We did that against Inter Milan. We scored and then got sloppy. They scored. Yeah. But then, obviously, it was a more comfortable game. It's different. But it's the same pattern, though. Same pattern. And we've done it in other games where we've got away with it and we've won the game. But now we're getting to this time in the season where you're going to get found out. You can't keep doing this.
Yeah.
This retreat. And let's slow the game right down and then try and get another goal. No, you should be full throttle. You're at home, especially at home. You should be full throttle. Put your foot on their neck and snap it. Get couple of quick goals again. End the game. Let them chase us and pick them off. We're not even doing that, bruv. We're not even good at doing that anymore. Where you pick off teams because they're trying to, force the initiative. It's poor. We got sloppy, and then eventually, obviously, Zubimendi makes it. And twice now, Zubimendi's done that now, bruv. Remember the Richarlison goal? That was Zubimendi mucking about on the ball.
Yeah, it was Zubimendi's foul at Anfield as well that gave him the free kick as well, by the way.
It's just a liability. You're a liability.
It's a mental problem now. There's absolutely no doubt about it.
Yeah, it's psychological now. They all know. They know that they're saying to themselves, "It's happening again, isn't it? It's happening again," and they don't know how to control their emotions. They don't know how to do it. Like, but you said we're not playing like champions. That's the problem. They don't believe.
You got to believe you're champions. We said it. We said that line at the start of the season. This season, we want to see us play as if we're the champions. And we had an aura about us in October and November. But even in October and November, we were still winning games, you know, in this scrappy way. It was very robust, but the football weren't quite clicking. And you kept thinking to yourself, any time now it's going to click and we're going to look fluid. But we haven't looked fluid at any point this season. We haven't played good football at any point this season. It's been this kind of scrappy, one-dimensional style of play. Get the ball to the wings, put the ball in, try and win corners. And this over-reliance on set pieces. And it's not sustainable. And now when we're not winning, we're being found out because we don't have a plan B. There's no alternative plan. You know, what's the plan when that doesn't work? You can't enjoy this. You know, all these players come out and they go, yeah, Mikel Arteta has made me a way better player. Oh, playing under Mikel Arteta is so good. But you can't enjoy that. That's not enjoyable. It doesn't look enjoyable. It's not enjoyable to watch. So you can't be enjoyable to play like that. Where the handbrake is always on.
It's always cautious first. Cautious first.
Careful. Everything's careful. And no player epitomizes that more than Martin Odegaard for me. So careful. Everything with him, so many touches. Why are you taking so many touches? He's doing all these touches.
Turning left and right.
Just to pass it 5 yards to the side. You're not even
it's not just him, bro. There's a lot of players that do that.
All of them are doing it. Yeah, it's not just Martin Odegaard.
I'm screaming at TV going, just pass the ball. You're taking a touch.
Forward.
The defense is doing it. And that's why Zubimendi got caught out. Because he wants to touch the ball up. Like he's touching up his gyal. What's wrong with him, man? Just play the ball first time. Yeah. And Raya does it as well. Stop doing that stupid drag back thing.
Yeah, I know. I can't stand that. I can't stand that.
And also, bruv, what gets on my bloody nerves is our throw-ins. They take so damn long. Just pick someone and throw it to him and let's get on with the game.
Yeah, Ben White, he's culpable with that. I don't know why he does it. Timber does it as well.
It's like, is that coming from Arteta? Is that coming from the coaches? Why are we wasting our own time? It doesn't make sense. Urgency, like you said, bruv. We want to keep going full throttle constantly. So as soon as that ball goes out for a throw-in to us, it should be known where you're going to throw the ball. It's like, he's over there, right. I'm going to get the ball, quickly, boom. Let's carry on. But no, we slow it right down. Let them get all back in position to defend. And what do? A silly throw. Silly 2-yard throw, and then we lose the ball anyway. Yeah. That's what it feels like. They've forgotten how to do their own, like you said, basic things. They're not doing. Saka, if you notice that, he mostly goes down the right-hand side now. He mostly goes down on his right. He's so good at it, but he never does the other stuff anymore.
Yeah, it's true.
The link up between him and Odegaard and Ben White is gone. It doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah,
where it used to rip open teams. They don't do it.
But why is that though? Why?
That's what I don't understand. But I'm trying to. I was watching. I'm thinking, okay, even though now Timber's there as well, but you're not even making the effort to try and make a triangle thing like you used to before. It's kind of there, but it's not.
No, it's not
the same. It doesn't hit.
If you look at every single player going forward, that is, if you look at every single forward player, their game has regressed in the last 18 months. Every single last player. Odegaard, this ain't the same guy from 3 years ago. Odegaard, right? Every single game we used to watch him, he used to do something magical. Whether it be a little skill, a little drag back where you're thinking, raw, how do you do that? Or a defense splitting
pass. Sort of pass.
I don't remember the last time he split a defensive pass. I can't remember the last time he done a majestic skill that made you go, raw, okay. Saka, he's regressing. Like you said, he goes on the outside all the time. Why don't you come back on your left side anymore and whip a ball in or have a shot?
That's
all right. He had a shot yesterday, but that was
he tried to, but it was weak. It was pitiful.
It was weak. I don't think it was going in. You know, Martinelli. We know he's regressed. Gabriel Jesus can't have 2 good games on the spin. He can't do it. VIKTOR GYOKERES. He looks like he's regressed in 6 months. Who else? Trossard. What's happened to the Trossard from November? He's gone. The Trossard that was having shots from outside the area. The Trossard that banged in the shot against Sunderland, top corner. Where's that guy gone? He's not even shooting anymore.
The Trossard that gets into the box and scores goals.
Exactly.
He gets on the end of things.
Eza. This is a ghost of the man that we've been watching for Palace for years. It's a ghost. It's not Eza. It's not him.
This is the guy that's at the place he's meant to be. He says he's meant to be here. He's arrived. He's had opportunities, bro, and he's not delivered. Well, he's delivered once, but that's it.
It's not enough for me, bro. That one hat-trick in the North London derby, that's not enough for me. Sorry. Got to do more. There's got to be more. That was 3 months ago. You know what I mean?
That's terrible, man. That's terrible.
Yeah. So what is the common denominator? Why is it? It's the manager. It has to be, bro. It has to be the manager. It has to be him. The guy is too safe. It's safety first all the time. You know, I feel like that season, not even the season before last, where we came so close to winning the title, not even that one, the season before that, I think it burnt him so bad that he put himself in a shell and said, no. To win this league, I'm going to win it by being as pragmatic as possible. And I'm going to strangle the title. But you can't do that. Henry said one of the best quotes ever last season. He said, Arteta is trying not to lose the league rather than trying to win it. And he's right. And that was last season. And this season is more evidence of that.
It's showing horribly. It's showing so horribly this season because it's
in the summer, bro. In the summer, I said, okay, we're signing all these players. Great, this is amazing. I can't believe what's happening. Never seen a summer like this. Never seen a window like this, right? But does Arteta have the minerals to guide a squad of this size? Does he have the ability and capability to rotate the squad? The answer is no. Fundamentally, he doesn't know what to do with all these players. I don't think he enjoys it. I think he likes to have his 14, 15, 16 players, and he's cool with that. We've got 18, 19, 20 players that could start, and I don't think he knows what to do with it. I don't think he knows what to do. You know, there's no freedom, there's no emotion in the team where you're like, right, you know what? Okay, forget whatever Arteta said. You've said this countless times over the years. Forget what Arteta is saying on the sidelines because he doesn't know everything. He might be a good young coach. He doesn't know everything. Sometimes the players, you need to take the initiative and fight and just work off pure aggression and what you know what to do best, which is play the game of football and take it to the opposition. At no point yesterday did I really believe we were going to go on and win the game. The draw when Mikel Merino scored, I thought, okay, I'll take that. To be honest with you, brother, I thought I'll take the point. I never felt we was good enough to win the game. I didn't really feel like we deserved to win the game either, and that's probably the most damning thing that I can say about that performance. When Zubimendi made that error, and look, errors can happen. I'm not blaming Zubimendi. He's not the reason why we didn't win that game. You know, he's been brilliant for us this season. But when he made that error, the stadium just, it felt like there was a unified deflation in the crowd, and it transmitted to the players, and heads went down, and there was no comeback. Man United sensed that, and they grew in confidence. Our confidence grew smaller, and I find that really hard to take. I really do.
That's a shame, man. That could have been happening. Was go and get the bloody ball. Go and put it back on that spot. We're going to get the winner now. Again, it shows intent.
Yeah. Makes
the opposition think, yeah, you know what, we'll take the point.
Yeah.
Where they was thinking, no, we can actually get something. And they did.
Yeah. They always believed they were going to win the game. And that is such a disappointing element of that game for me. Is that Man United, they believed from before kickoff, they believed that they were going to come to the Emirates and win. And they did it. And that's what really sucks for me. But winning for me is the biggest currency, right? And when you win, and by win, I don't mean just winning games. I mean winning a tournament, winning a trophy, winning the league. You can tap into that at later times. And that's what worries me about Manchester City is as poor and inconsistent as they may have been this season, they know how to win because they've won league titles and they can tap into that at any time. We can't do it. And that's what worries me about this team. They don't know how to win. They really don't know how to win. And instead, when we get to these pressure situations, they go into the PTSD mode of, oh, it's happening again. It's happening again. And you can see them. You can see the players tensing up. The fans are tense. Arteta's tense. Everyone associated with Arsenal is tense because we haven't won in so long. That's why this Carabao Cup semi-final, whenever it is, in 2 weeks' time, whenever it is so important that we get to that final. And then it's even more important that we go on and win that tournament because then I think you'll see a different Arsenal. Right now, this team don't know how to win together. Declan Rice knows how to win. Gabriel Jesus knows how to win. But as a collective, this team doesn't know how to win. And it's so evident.
Yeah.
It's so evident, bro.
Because like you said, you can see the tenseness to the point where Madueke comes on and runs off the pitch twice.
The pitch twice, bro.
Because his brain is not working in that way, like you just said. It's not working in the winner's way. I know what to do in this situation. He ain't got a bloody clue. When Saka went over to the left, what was the point? You must have taken him off.
Take him off.
You must have taken him off.
You may as well take him off.
He did nothing. He didn't even. Again, bro, as a big player, there's no demanding. He doesn't give me the ball on this side. I want to hit, bro. I need it. I need to see that, bro. I know you understand, but I just need. It's like they don't understand. You have to be dominant. Someone's got to speak. And Saka you might as well come off. Just come off the pitch. We play with 10 men because wasted.
Thing is, bro. Like you say that, yeah. You see how you say that we need leaders. We need people to be vocal. We need people to take the game by the scruff of its neck. We've got 3 months left of the season. Well, we've got February, March, April, May. So we've got 3.5 months left of the season. Do you see that magically changing? Do you see Saka turning into that player that's going to demand the ball? Do you see Odegaard turning into the captain that's going to lead us to glory? Do you see Gyökeres suddenly finding his form and scoring 10 goals that's going to fire us to the title? Because I don't see it, bro. That's what worries me. I don't see it.
And that's what I'm saying. That's the worrying thing. I'm not seeing it. I can't, like you said, suddenly they're not just gonna, oh yeah, I know what to do now. Yeah, no,
I can't see it.
I just see right the same now, old
yeah, stuff. A lot of Arsenal fans, we're in this mode of we're just hoping. We're hoping to get over the line. Whereas really we should be relying on these players to go, all right, now we know what we need to do, and we're gonna turn up. The game against Leeds, brother, already, this is the biggest game of the season for me. Because that's going to show me, and I've said this a couple of times in the season, that I think it was Everton at the Dickinson Stadium, where I said, I'm going to learn a lot about this team. And the truth is, I didn't learn a lot, really.
Exactly. The truth is, we didn't
really learn anything. But I feel like this game now, on the back of such a bad defeat, and not bad in terms of the scoreline, because you can lose 3-2 to anyone, especially a Man United team, that, yes, people ridicule, by the way, but it's a good Man United team. They've got good players that can do good things. Like Cunha. Cunha's more than we know he's capable of doing what he did. It wasn't a shock that he did that. But in terms of the performance and the energy and the desire from the players, it was poor. But now I need to see the reverse of that at Ellen Road. And that game at Ellen Road is going to tell me a lot about this team. It's going to tell me a lot about this team. And I don't just want to go to Ellen Road and win some scrappy 1-0 game. I've said this countless times as well. I want us to go to Ellen Road and put in a performance and put in a statement win. 3 goals minimum. Yeah. That's what it should be. 3 goals minimum. Give me keep a clean sheet, please. Yeah, thanks.
And here's the question. My question to you is I'm going to return it to you. Do you think that's going to happen? Do you think these players are suddenly going to go, right, this is a big game, we need to make a statement? I don't see it, bruv. I'm just thinking if we do win, it's going to be shit.
Yeah. You know what? We're due an away performance. I don't think we've had one this season. We're due an away performance where we actually go and smack a team on their own pitch. We have not smacked anyone on their own pitch all season. 2 years ago, when we were going for the title, we were smacking teams. We were emptying stadiums. Stadiums were empty with 20 minutes to go. We were doing it. We were going to Sheffield United, we were scoring 6. West Ham scoring 6. Whoever else, we were emptying stadiums on a weekly basis. We ain't gone anywhere this season and destroyed anyone. So it's due. A big away performance is due. We've seen it at the Emirates. We've smacked up Tottenham. We've smacked up Aston Villa. But we haven't gone away and dominated anyone. We ain't gone away and really embarrassed the team on their own pitch. And that's something we were doing regularly 2 seasons ago. Why has it changed? How has the squad got this much better and the performances have got this much worse? It doesn't make any sense to me. I have to look at the manager. I have to
agree with you on that one. It's definitely the management. It has to be. He is instructing them to play in a certain way, conservative way, controlled way. Remember, he wants to control and dominate that way. But that doesn't always mean domination. Possession doesn't always mean you dominate. It doesn't mean it.
Exactly. But in his mind, he thinks that. Because when you listen to Arteta speak after games, he often says things. He said it last night. Oh, we dominated the first half an hour. No, we didn't. We didn't dominate nothing. Layman's didn't have nothing to do. Apart from the Zubimendi header, he had nothing to do. I don't see this pity-patty football for half an hour, just passing it sideways and probing. I don't see that as dominance. I see dominance in the old school way. For me, dominance is the keepers stretching, over the bar. Save there. Oh my God, how's he saved that? Oh, we hit the bar. Oh, just wide, just over. Shot after shot after shot. That for me is dominating and pinging your opponent back. We don't do that. For 18 months, I've said to you, bruv, 18 months I've made this point to you, yeah? Every single game, particularly at the Emirates. Away from home is a little bit different. Sometimes you have to be a little bit more slower, take your time. At the Emirates, 25 minutes. I'm looking at the clock. I'm looking at 25 minutes. What have we done? What is how hard has the goalkeeper had to work? And every single time, it's at a picnic.
It's hard. It's hard.
At a picnic out. Sandals and sunglasses on.
Chilling. Yeah.
Yeah. Every single game. Yesterday was the same. Layman's did nothing. Apart from that save from Zubimendi, he had nothing to do. We didn't test him. We're at home, going for titles. Not testing goalkeepers again. I bring it back to the captain, bruv. I bring it back to the captain because I think he's a microcosm of the team for me, Martin Odegaard, right? Which part of him is a captain? There is nothing about this guy that is a captain. There's nothing about him. The guy is meek, he's mild, he's weak. How is that meant to be someone that inspires you to up your game? He doesn't inspire no one.
To go into battle.
He's not a man that leads you into battle. He's not. He's not. And I'm not trying to single him out and blame him. It's not his fault that we lost the game. But when you're in these moments of a title race, right? And we haven't even got. Shall I tell you what kills me, bro? We haven't even got into the full throttle of the title race yet. But when you're in these moments where you can take advantage or you can create a lead, a gap that keeps you away from from the chasers, I don't see no leadership from this guy. And it's 18 months now. And I look at Martin. I look at Martinelli again, regressed. I look at Saka. Is he beginning to regress? Martin Odegaard, he's regressing. It's worrying for me. I'm looking at Martin Odegaard, and I swear to God when I say this, I'm not just trying to be dramatic. I think he needs to go in the summer. I'll sell him. I'll sell him because he's not contributing anything. It's now what it's done for me now. That game it's taken something out of me. That game where I no longer have the same level of belief in the team as I had at the start of the season and through the majority of the season, where you think, I don't have that level of belief anymore because I've seen this before now. So just like with the players at the Emirates yesterday and time again before in the past, where they're doing all this to the fans, they're doing all this. I'm sick of that shit. I don't want to see that. I'm not partaking in that bullshit anymore. It's now down to you to convince me and get me back on side. I don't give a crap what any fan says. Don't be there blaming Arsenal fans and blaming fans that pay their hard-earned money to go to the flipping games because you can't go to flipping games. Yeah, we're there cheering the team on. Yeah, it's down to them to convince us. We're the ones paying money. They're the ones getting paid. We're the ones that have to trudge home in the flipping rain and the wind and the flipping snow and whatever else, whilst they go home in luxury to their flipping mansions. Don't be talking shit about the fans, right? They have to now get me back on side.
100%, bro. 100%. And you know what's just dawned on me, bro, as well, what you said about Man United and the way they played. They have now given inspiration to everyone else that we've now got to play again.
Yeah.
So when they come to the Emirates, they'll be like, okay, low block, compact, but we can have a go at them as well.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be nervous.
Yeah.
Because what they're thinking is they now know the team's nervous.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone knows.
So like you said, so this leads
good point. Yeah, you're right. Man United there was no fear factor.
Yeah.
They didn't fear us at all. They believed they were going to come and beat us, and they did. Yeah. And that's what I hate the most about that. You know,
that's going to be a problem now. That is going to be a massive problem. Everyone's going to think, well, it's all right. We're going to have to low block you, and we'll just come and have a go at you and what you got. Because they now also know that them stats are damning, bruv. They're so damning, they'll be like, well, these men don't score. Yeah. Apart from corners and
and own goals.
So we don't have to worry about open play goals as much. And they can, you know. But anyway, people, man, we've been the Arsenal Bloodline. This has been the Red and White Aftermath Show. Like the video, subscribe if you're new, you haven't already, and all that good stuff. And we will be back later on in the week with the Gun in the Head Show. Big up yourselves each and every time. Peace.